Mazuma TV back in the building, man. What's going on, y'all? Shout out to Mazuma Nation. Shout out to the Mazuma Mob. We in the building as always, man. I hope everybody's having a blessed, beautiful, positive, productive day. On my way to go get it as always, man. I hope y'all doing the same, man. Thank God it's Friday. We on the road to 2K. About to crack that 1,500 mark. We growing each and every day, man. Shout out to the nation. Shout out to the mob for making this possible. I'm back at y'all with some more boxing talk, man. Shout out to my boy Ree for the inspiration behind this video because he had hit me up and he had some thoughts on the whole situation that's going on between Devin Haney and Ryan Garcia. And according to Ree, he says that he feels that Devin Haney's taking this fight against Ryan Garcia because strategically, he's taking it strategically. It's a move on the chessboard because he understands that if he beats Ryan Garcia, being as popular as Ryan is, it'll make him a bigger name in the sport of boxing. It'll boost his sales, and he'll be able to come to the table with a popular fighter on his resume. If they possibly do some strong pay-per-view numbers in their fight, if it's official, he could bring that to the table so they could be more respectable with the bag. Now, I do agree with that. I also think there's other things that plays into that as well. I also think that their rivalry plays a part in their fight, man. They fought 6 times in the amateurs from what I understand, and this will be their 7th time if they fight in the professionals. So I wouldn't say it's bad blood, but it's a strong competitive rivalry between the two. You know what I'm saying? So that also plays a part. And besides that, I honestly agree with Ree 1,000% on this, man. Because in all honesty, Ryan Garcia doesn't really bring anything to the table besides his popularity. Like, does he have a world title? No, he doesn't have a world title. So it's not like this is a unification fight or this is gonna help Devin Haney possibly get another fight against it. Well, it may help him get a fight against another big champion. Let's not get it wrong, but it's not doing anything in terms of him looking to become undisputed in the division or anything of that nature. But at the end of the day, it makes sense because it makes sense. You know what I mean? So I agree with Rhea 1,000%, man. If Devin Haney were to come out successful against Ryan Garcia, which I believe he will, in all honesty, like, let's not get it wrong. Ryan Garcia is a dangerous fighter. He has a lot of power, you know what I mean? But he's limited in terms of his offensive arsenal. He's very predictable, and that's one of the reasons why he had came up short against Gervonta Davis. Gervonta was able to adapt to what Ryan Garcia was putting out there, and he made him pay for it. You know what I mean? And with Derrick James, he has developed more of a consistent jab. But in all honesty, man, he doesn't have that all the way down pack yet in comparison to Devin Haney, who isn't the biggest puncher, but he has every punch in his toolbox. You know what I mean? And he throws it pretty well. One of the best jabs in the sport of boxing, accurate right hand. He places body shots real well, and he's an accurate puncher with both hands. You know what I mean? And if you're an accurate puncher, it's just as dangerous as being a powerful puncher. I'm not gonna lie to you because you might not have the power, but if you hit somebody in the right spot, you can put their lights out or make them get past that 10 count. You know what I'm saying? So although Devin Haney may not be as big of a puncher, he's more versatile in his offense, which plays a huge factor in why I got him as a favorite against Ryan Garcia, along with the athleticism, the hand speed, and the overall boxing ability. I feel like Ryan Garcia is just another dude that's tailor-made for Devin Haney. So it really, in all honesty, when you're looking at it objectively, it really plays into Devin Haney's hands really well because although Ryan Garcia is dangerous, I honestly feel like Devin Haney should really have this in the bag. That he should have not an easy fight, but a pretty convincing win over Ryan at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? That's just what I honestly believe. And it's definitely going to boost his name in the sport of boxing, bro. It's going to boost his name in the sport of boxing, especially if he continuously, if he shows a track record with selling pay-per-views and things of that nature, and he does some solid pay-per-view numbers with Ryan Garcia, that shit could really make his argument stronger for being an actual draw in the sport of boxing. It could really help him out when he gets into negotiations for these big money fights. You know what I'm saying? That's what I honestly believe. And what's also just as important as that is the fact that it'll help Devin Haney continuously keep his name attached to Gervonta Davis, which is what you want if you want a big money fight, or if you just want the Gervonta Davis fight in general. You know what I mean? for you to really come off and successfully accomplish that goal, you got to keep that fight in the fans' minds. You know what I mean? You got to keep that fight between Devin and Gervonta Davis on the fighters' minds. And how do you do that? By consistently attaching your name to Gervonta Davis, bro, to the point where it seems like you obsessed with that man. Pause. You know what I'm saying? For example, when Manny Pacquiao was on the come up and was trying to get that Floyd Mayweather fight, it was really building that whole thing up. Manny Pacquiao, Top Rank, and his team, whatever, they did everything they could to keep his name associated with Floyd Mayweather's. And how did he do that? By facing opponents that Floyd Mayweather has faced in the past and beat them more convincingly in a more dominant fashion. You know what I'm saying? When Floyd got that late TKO against Ricky Hatton, Manny Pacquiao stopped Ricky Hatton in, I believe, 2 rounds. You know what I mean? So people was like, yo, he beat Ricky Hatton easier. So is he better than Floyd Mayweather? It was just that simple, man. And slowly but surely, he was able to get that fight just by fighting guys that Floyd Mayweather faced in the past and just continuously winning. He was able to strategically attach his name to Floyd Mayweather's. So that's what Devin Haney has to do if he wants this big fight against Gervonta Davis, bro. Do everything you can to attach your name to that man. And how can you do that? By facing a former opponent, a mutual opponent, and Ryan Garcia. So let's say he fights Ryan Garcia. Do I think he's going to knock out Ryan Garcia? I don't believe that. You know what I mean? But if he beats Ryan Garcia in an embarrassing fashion, if he just gets him a 12-0 unanimous decision, there's people that's going to be like, yo, man, like, he really just gave Ryan Garcia a boxing lesson, man. Like, he really showed that he has skills. I really think that he may have a chance against Gervonta Davis. You know what I'm saying? Or things of that nature. People just going to continuously compare it in general. And as long as they comparing the two, the people are always going to want to see the two fight each other. You know what I'm saying? So to conclude what I'm really talking about, man, this is a huge fight for Devin Haney, man. And I think it's a great strategic move to take the Ryan Garcia fight because it'll make you a bigger star in the end if you come out victorious. You're going to get a huge payday off of it because you already know people going to be tuned in. You guys have history, so y'all going to have a lot of eyes on y'all in that fight. And it'll help you continuously keep your name attached to Gervonta Davis in hopes of you getting that mega fight in the future, man. That's what I honestly believe from this situation, man. It's a great chess move to make in your career. Devin Haney, of course, I think it's a great strategic move for him to make at this point in his career because in all honesty, man, he's taking this fight not because of legacy or anything like that, but to get him to make himself a bigger star. Make himself a bigger star and just continuously keep his name relevant and becoming one of the biggest attractions in the sport of boxing. You know what I mean? But that's my whole take on the situation, man. Shout out to Reed for the inspiration behind this video. Shout out to the nation. Shout out to the mob, man. I hope y'all have a great day. I'll holla at y'all, man. Peace.